Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's Young. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. Man, I've been sitting back and I've been listening to people saying you need to get a real hobby, you need to pay attention, you need to grow up, you need to get out of that kitty ass stuff, you need to be a real man and focus on your family and do other things. And I'm like, I'm a real man. I do focus on my family. This is a hobby. That's what it is. You know what? I don't know what the hell is a real hobby. And I know y'all like, you did videos and videos on this, but I'm still hearing this shit. And this shit also gets on your nerves sometimes. Because at the end of the day, we all are only human. And if people keep coming at you with the same nonsense over and over again, you're going to talk about it. You're going to stress about it. You're going to say something about it because you're feeling some kind of way. And guess what? People do that stuff over and over again. And they make it seem like you're supposed to know better. Oh, no, man, this is what's going on. You should have known this and you should have known that. I'm going to tell you something. One thing about hobbies, man, is they bring enjoyment. Sometimes they may stress you out because the pieces may be too high. Shit may be out of your range. You're only working with this amount of money. But it's real. You know what you're getting yourself into. You know where you're going with it. And you know how much you got to actually bank on spending. But yes, you do have the right to get mad. You do have the right to flip out every now and then and say you're going to quit and you tired of all this and it's too much. You have every right to say that. Because you're speaking nothing but facts. You're speaking the truth. You're speaking how you feel. You know what? Everybody always talk about how they going to quit something. And people say, well, you didn't quit for long. You didn't stay gone and you didn't do this. If you're going to quit, you need to quit and stay quit. That ain't how life works. Shit, I done quit collecting at one point in time for damn near 5 years. Quit one time for 10 years. Fam, at the end of the day, you're going to do whatever it is that you think you need to do. You're going to see everything for what it is. And sometimes you do get tired of everybody talking. Everybody whispering in your ear, everybody leaving negative comments, saying this is what you should be doing, this is what you should be into. Like I said before, people think you're supposed to be out there wine tasting, cheese tasting, you in somewhere out here, in Napa Valley, yeah, we went on a winery tour and, we went out to the Jack Daniels place and, we had, tastings of liquor, fam, you know what? To each their own. We all do different things. I have friends, like I said, who go on trips all the time. That's their hobby. That's their life. That's the things that they do. You know what? That brings them joy. That brings them excitement. And at the end of the day, I'm happy for them. But people make it seem like you can't be happy doing what you are doing. Like what you doing are bringing them dissatisfaction because you're happy. Fam, look, if I'm happy, let me be happy. Don't be upset for me saying that, oh man, this is what you should be doing. See, this is why we can't have nothing because of Uncle Tim ass. He over there playing with Transformers and Thundercats and shit. He talking about getting Cat's Lair for $650. Look at him. He done ordered his. He doing way too much of it. Look at way too much. Shaking, just shaking their head, just wagging their finger, looking at you like you just letting everybody down. I feel sorry for his kids. And you like, why? He ain't got no little bitty ass kids. They all grown men, living on their own. The hell? I feel sorry for them grown men. Man, come on. Man, see, people just don't know what the hell they be talking about. They just want to talk about something. They got to cut people down for some reason. And, I've been sitting here talking about this hobby for a minute. And you could talk about any damn thing under the sun. I could be sitting here talking about gym shoes. Somebody would tell me get a real damn hobby and grow up. You too old to be wearing shoes. Like what? You too old to be wearing shoes. I had a hobby at one point of wearing dress shoes, right? I used to buy them. Man, you too old for all that. I'm too old for wearing dress shoes at my job, huh? I'm too old for this, huh? I'm just sitting here like, what in the hell are we talking about? There's going to be somebody that's unhappy because you're happy. There's going to be somebody that's mad at you because you living the way you want to live. You're doing what it is that makes you happy. People get upset at that. People get upset because you found a way to get out the monotony and work on something that you want to work on. Oh, man, he in there playing video games. Oh, man, he in there moving around action figures, man. He in there talking about what he ain't gonna do and what he is gonna do today. Man, at the end of the day, you gonna do what the hell you want to do. You're gonna listen to people. Sometimes you're not gonna listen to people. Sometimes you ain't gonna like what the hell people telling you. Sometimes you ain't gonna enjoy none of that. It's your job at the end of the day to make your life better. Do not shoot yourself in the foot to make somebody else feel better. Do not set yourself on fire to keep anybody else warm, man. At the end of the day, your happiness is key. Sometimes we all do little hobbies and things like that, talk about stuff, feel good about what we doing and like, oh man, I picked up this the other day, man, and I picked up that. You so happy. People like, oh man, you picked up, man, that's old, man. Look at them. I was in this group once on Facebook and they were telling me how behind times I was and how everybody picked this up, a couple of months ago. And, I'm up here happy because I'm collecting all these old toys and I need to get with the program and, get out there and buy expensive toys. Motherfucker, look, these are toys. You talking like I'm out here buying some shit that's real. Like I'm out here, buying stocks and bonds. Man, these toys, I could wait till they come out and hit the shelves. Man, I got past that shit. Whereas, oh man, the Crimson Guard's gonna drop, the Alley Viper's gonna drop, man. So what I'm gonna do is, man, them Alley Vipers, man, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy them ahead of time, man, for like $70 a figure, $50, $60 a figure, man, and I'm gonna go from there. Man, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that, man. I looked at it just like this. Why the hell am I spending all this money? And at the end of the day, these are nothing but toys, man. That's all these are. These are just toys. I'm not gonna keep basically, shooting myself in the foot. You got to see it for what it is, man. A lot of people make it seem like you can't understand how, things can impact you out here, man. You out here just feeling some kind of way. You angry. The scalpers done raised the damn prices up on every damn thing. Shit is being at, people like, hey, man, that ain't no problem. Resellers got to make their money, man. You know what? You selling a damn $25 toy for damn near $100 and you sitting here talking about you got to make your money. Motherfucker, I ain't playing with you. I'm not doing business with you. Look, I'm past that, whereas I'm spending an arm and a leg to get something, man. If that's the price that we going to be paying for shit, I'm going to move around. And each thing that you move around to, they try to move around with it, man. You buy Hot Wheels, they get out there and try to buy Hot Wheels and trying to sell them to you for damn near $10. You're like, well, I guess I won't be buying Hot Wheels no more. I'm going to go back to Funko Pop. I'm buying Funko Pops now. Now they buying Funko Pops. I'm going to buy gym shoes. I'm going to buy gym shoes too. Man, I'm going to buy toenail clippings. Oh, man, I'm going to do toenail clippings too. You just sitting there like, damn, really? Like, you just can't let me have nothing. And that's how people are, man. People petty as hell. They love to sit back and make it seem like you're the reason why everything is going negative with them, man. And, oh, man, we need to really rein it in. Uncle Tim is really messing it up for everybody. He's saying that stuff and people feeling some kind of way. You know what? The reason why people feel some kind of way, because they have every right to. Man, sometimes I get tired of listening to people complain, man. And, I stop. And, I back up. And they be like, why did he back up? He ain't talking to us no more, man. He ain't doing this no more. Dude, you complaining too damn much. Even I don't want to hear somebody complain that damn much. And I'm just sitting here talking for real, man, because I know how a lot of y'all feel, man. Shit, we being priced out of this damn hobby. 1 minute the prices are stable, then they go up again, then they go down again, they go up again. And shit, they going up and down, up and down, and up and down. And you sitting here like, man, look, either y'all fix this shit or I'm going to just leave it all together. One thing that I like about Nintendo Switch games, I'm going to show you something. So I picked up some games for the Nintendo Switch. Games I picked up was Dragon Ball, The Breakers, Special Edition, and I picked up Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Now, I had this game before, when I had the Switch before, but I never played it or anything. Man, I look at this stuff right here, man, and I'm like, man, this is why you invest in your hobby, man. This is why you get into this stuff, man. Not because you want to show it off for clout. Man, sometimes you just want to escape. Sometimes you got to escape. And that's your way of escaping. Sometimes turning that game on for about 30 minutes and just clearing your head. You know, people say, hey, why don't you just talk to, somebody for 30 minutes? And you know what? Sometimes people don't want to hear you talk. Sometimes people got their own shit going on. And sometimes, man, this is your way of blowing off steam. 30 minutes, if you home by yourself for 30 damn minutes and you playing a game and somebody got a problem with you playing a game for 30 minutes and they there by their damn self, then there's some other stuff going on, man. Keep looking at your hobby. Keep looking at everything. Keep looking at what you can cut costs on, how you can get your stuff for cheaper. Because, again, everything plays a part. I'm not trying to spend top dollar for this stuff. I'm trying to spend as least as possible, man, and I'm just being serious at this point, man, because I noticed that people are steady hitting me with that, man, you a grown-ass man playing with toys, man. Man, I wouldn't want my kids around you. And I'm sitting here like, what in the actual hell is going on? What is all that? Why can't we just be happy for somebody having a collection? Why we gotta go ahead and, try to destroy the people that's in the community? Then you get mad when the community is hostile. It's like people are turning this toy collecting community into a hostile environment and getting mad now that people are being mean and nasty. Make it make sense. Shit don't make no sense. I just been looking at this for a minute, man, and I just wanted to talk about it. But fam, till later, thank you for watching. Peace out.